Okay, this is the problem we had discussed last class. That is change in entropy for a closed system, or entropy problem related to third module. Right. This was the problem we had discussing. So we had committed a problem. We have committed a problem. For that problem, we want to find the overall change in entropy and the net heat flow, right? Net heat flow and overall change in entropy. So I said that if there's a two process involving in a particular system, two process involving a particular system, we want to if you want to find the heat transfer rate, either heat transfer rate or you want to find whether the change in entropy, anything. If there are two processes involving, which means either a constant volume process, constant pressure process, or constant pressure process and adiabatic, or something isothermal, or anything. If there are one or more, like two or more processes involving in a particular system or a particular problem, we want to add each one. If we want to find heat transfer rate, we want to find heat transfer rate of each process separately. We want to find out the heat transfer rate or change in entropy of the particular process separately, and we want to add the particular value to get the net heat flow or net change in entropy, right? So work done and overall heat transfer, work done and particular overall change in entropy we had find out. So for this problem, question is as clear. 5 meter cube of fire at 2 bar 27 degrees Celsius. That is initial volume, uh, initial volume, initial pressure, initial temperature is compressed up to, the compression is the first process. That is compressed up to 6 bar pressure. P2 is 6 bar. Following PV raised to 1.3 equal to constant, which means it is either a polytropic process. Polytropic process. If it is subsequently expanded adiabatically to 2 bar, second process expansion, subsequently adiabatically 2 bar, considering two processes, considering the two process reversible. Okay, determine the net work done. Determine the net work done. So first process P raised to 1.3 equal to constant is polytropic process. And second question is expanded adiabatically. So second process is adiabatic process. Determine the net heat work done. Net work done is the value to be find out. Also plot the process of TS diagram. TS diagram. നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം വരക്കാം. Right? Diagram വരച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. That is first process. First process. Adiabatic. Polytropic, right? Polytropic process figure for a polytropic process like this, and this compression ആയതുകൊണ്ട് 1 to 2 from here to 2. Okay, thereafter second process adiabatic expansion, that is for adiabatic the figure is a perfect vertical straight line, that is 2 to 3. We had drawn the figure. Okay, so the next moving to the problem, you want to find out net work done. Net work done. So you for net work done, you want to find the work done for the first process and work done for the second process, and just add the particular value. Okay, so here what was the work done in the case of adiabatic or a polytropic process? കഴിഞ്ഞ മോഡൽ പഠിച്ചതാണ്. The work done equation, that is polytropic process, and for adiabatic process we find that W equal to Q plus Q equal to U2 minus U1 plus W. U2 minus U1 plus W for the first module പഠിച്ചതാണ്. Total work done total heat flow Q equal to U1 minus U2 or U2 minus U1 plus W for adiabatic and polytropic process U2 and U1, that is change in energy equal to 0. So total Q equal to total W. So we had to find out the particular value for W. W കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചിരുന്നു. For either polytropic or adiabatic, the value for the total heat flow or total work done equal to Q equal to W equal to, for a polytropic and adiabatic, the equation was MR T1 minus T2 divided by N minus 1 for polytropic and gamma minus 1 for adiabatic, right? Gamma minus 4 for adiabatic and N minus 1 for polytropic. So this is a process from 1 to 2. Whether it process 2 to 3, the equation become T2 minus T3. M is the mass of the particular gas. R is the constant value 0.287 if it is air, and T1 is the initial temperature, T2 is the final temperature, N is the number of the particular PV raised to 1.3 here. Okay, And for gamma value, for the equation for adiabatic process, the gamma value, the standard value, that is gamma equal 1.44 air. We can take it as particular constant value. We can take assume. So this is the equation. For this equation, we want to find the value of m here, right? R is the universal constant value, that is a 0.287. Okay, then T1 T2 is given. T1 T2, you can find out the value of T2 also. N is given. So you want to find, initially you have to find the m value, right? Mass കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം. Q equal W, ഇതാണ് equation and equation. So first you want to find the mass m. Okay, we are using PV equal to MRT, right? PV equal to MRT for a perfect gas, and you are finding the value of m here. So നമ്മൾ initial condition എടുക്കാം, final condition എടുക്കാം. So either P1 V1 or we can take P2 V2. So here one എടുക്കാം. First condition, m equal to PV by RT. PV by RT, that is P1 V1 by RT1 or P2 V2 by RT2. Anything. So here we can take the P1 value. P1 V1 value. So what was the value? Substitute the particular value and find out the value of m. So P1 is given as 2 bar, right? 2 bar. That is 2 into 10 raised to 5 into V1. V1 is given as 5 meter cube, 5 meter cube, and divided by R. R is given as 0.287 kilojoule per, like 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So for this process, for m കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്ന ഇക്വേഷൻ മാത്രം നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? 10⁻³ എടുക്കണം. m കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്ന പ്രോബ്ലത്തിൽ മാത്രം, because it is, we are treating it as a perfect gas. We are treating it as a perfect gas. Volume is taking in a meter cube. Volume is taken in meter cube. Pressure is converting into Pascal, right? R is taken as joule, not in kilojoule. So we want to convert 0.287 into 0.287 10 raised to 3. That is 287. 10 raised to 3 into T1. T1 is given as 300 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin. So directly you can find the value of m here. That is 11.61 kilogram. 11.61 kilogram. Okay. First, you want to find the value of m. To find the value of m, this is the only equation. PV equal to MRT. Okay. So for a perfect gas, the equation is PV equal to MRT. Okay. So for here, the first process, polytropic. Okay. Polytropic. So equation of the work done to find the polytropic, for the polytropic process, mr T1 minus T2 by n minus 1. mr T1 minus T2 by n minus 1. That is first process, polytropic of 1 to 2, right? 1 to 2. N equal to 1.3. PV raised to 1.3 equal to constant. So n equal to 1.3. T1 is given. R is given. M is given. T2 is not given, right? T2 is not given. So you want to find out the value of T2 here. You want to find the value of T2 here. Okay. To find the value of T2, we know the equation. That is the relation between temperature and pressure volume. TVP relation. നമ്മൾ derive വെച്ചിരുന്നു. For a polytropic, for adiabatic, raised to n ആവും, ഗാമ ആവും, മാറുന്നു വരുന്നു. So we had find out ഒരു ബോക്സിലേക്ക് വെച്ചിരുന്നു. Pressure, volume, temperature relation. Okay. For that, from that equation, we know T2 by T1 equal to P2 by P1 whole raised to n minus 1 by n. P2 by T1 equal to P2 by P1 whole raised to n minus 1 by n. Okay. Substitute the value. P2 is given, P1 is given, T1 is given, and n is given. So we can directly find the value of T2 here. Okay. These relations are number pressure on bowling on. Okay. V2, either V2 or V1, either press P2 or P1, either T1 or T2. Either value missing on equation, right? M on equation. So please be noted that please make it a box. For third module, we are using to find the value of m. We are using PV equal to MRT. To find the value of T2, T1, P2, P1 or V2, V1, we are using the particular relations, TVP relations. Okay. T2 by T1. That is, T2 is the only unknown value. T2 by 300 equal to P2. 6 bar on bar then divided by L, divided by ratio. T2 all raised to 1.3 minus 1 by 1.3. Okay, 1.3 minus 1 by 1.3. So by solving the particular equation, you will get the T2 value as 386.5 Kelvin. 386.5 Kelvin. നമ്മളത് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കുക. Okay. Then we can find the value of for polytropic process. Polytropic process 1 to 2 W equal to mr T1 minus T2 by n minus 1. Substitute the value. R is taken as 0.287 itself. Okay. PV got MRT equation മാത്രമാണ് നമ്മൾ 287 എടുക്കുന്നത്. Either for other cases we are using only the R value as 0.287 itself. So M value we have find out the 11.61 into 0.287 as R value. T1 minus T2. T1 is given as 300 and T2 is given as 386.5. 386.5 whole divided by 1.3 minus 1. 1.3 minus 1. So it is the value at 300 minus 386, right? 300 minus 386. That is a negative value. What a negative value? 300 minus 386 will be a negative value. So the total equation will be, total value will be a negative value, right? So after calculation, you will get the value as minus 960.7 kilojoule. 960 minus 960.7 kilojoule. That will value be get by the calculation of polytropic process work done. And for isotopic for second process, that is adiabatic. For adiabatic process, 2 to 3. 2 to 3 equation is same equation, that is mr T2 minus T3 divided by gamma minus 1. Not n minus 1, is gamma minus 1. Gamma is not given, but we can take R value and gamma value. As I said that R value, gamma value and Cp value. Cp value is 1.005 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin for air, and gamma value is 1.4 for air, and R value is 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin for air. The three standard values for air, right? So here M is known, R is known value, T2 is known value, gamma is known value. That T3 is not, T3 അറിയില്ല. T3 is unknown value. So you want to find the value of T3 here. Okay. So you want to find the value of T3 here. MR T2 minus T3 by gamma minus 1. Here T3 is not unknown value. So you want to find the T3 value. Okay. Then T3 value will be like the same equation. T3 by T2. T1 by T2. Okay. You can take T3 by T2 equal to P3 by P2 all raised to here like the same equation. T2 by T1 over T3 by T2. P3 by P2 whole divided by gamma minus 1 by gamma. Gamma minus 1 by gamma. T3 by T2 equal to P3 by P2 whole raised to gamma minus 1. So what is P3 here? P3 is given in a problem, right? P3 is given in a problem, right? Initial pressure is given as 6 bar, and it is subsequently compressed to 2 bar. The final T2 is given, and thereafter, considering 2 process reversible, determine by the net work done, also for the partial outcome. So thereafter, we go to P3, P2 2 bar, P1 is given as 2 bar. Okay, P1 is given as 2 bar, is compressed up to 6 bar. That is 1 to 2 process part is compressing process. Second process 6 bar, P2 6 bar. Thereafter, it is subsequently expanded to 2 bar. A third pressure is also given here. A third pressure is also given, that is expanded ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടുന്ന pressure P3 എന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ. Third pressure also given as P3. So P3 എന്തിനാ തന്നെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ T3 കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്, right? So here substitute the value for P3 and find the value T3. Substitute the value, that is the value, substitute the value, particular value P3 as P2 is given, P3 is given. P2 is 6 bar, P3 is 2 bar. Okay, and T2, we have find out the value of T2 here. You have to find out the value of T2 386.5 and gamma value is 1.4. Substitute the whole value and we will get the value of T3 here. Implies T3 equal to 282.3 Kelvin. 283.2 Kelvin. Thereafter, substitute the particular value in the particular equation, that is work done equal to mr T2 minus T3 whole divided by T2 minus T3 whole divided by gamma minus 1. That is m is given as 11.61 into 0.287. T2 is given as 300. T3 is given as 386.5. T2 minus T3, like T2 minus T3. T2 is given as 386.5 minus T3, 282.3 all divided by gamma minus 1, that is 1.4 minus 1. We will get the value as 868 kilojoule. 868 kilojoule. Okay. So we already find out the value for a polytropic process and adiabatic process. First step is polytropic, second step is adiabatic process. So net work done is our problem. Net work done is W1 plus W2. That is minus 960.7 plus 868. The value will be minus 92.7 kilojoule. Minus 97.2 kilojoule. So the value is 92.7 and the particular direction inwards. Work done to system and work done from the system. That is positive value, negative value. Okay. The value is minus 92.7 kilojoule. Okay. This is the problem. We had done a particular problem for constant pressure process, constant volume process for last class, and for this class we had done problem for polytropic process and adiabatic process. Okay. Polytropic process and adiabatic process. Okay, then we are moving to next topic. That is, we have completed the application for the entropy for the closed system, right? For open system, there is no problem for open system. We want to just know what is a particular change in entropy for open systems. Okay, what is the particular change in entropy for open system? Change in entropy for open system. So, what is the difference between closed system and open system? What is the difference between a closed system and open system? There are three types of system, right? Open system, closed system, and isolated system. So, for open system, there is a transfer of mass and energy. Heat and mass is transferred here, okay, from system to surroundings. For a closed system, mass is not transferring, only heat is transferring. Okay, energy is transferring, not only heat energy is transferring, but no mass is transferring. For an isolated system, nothing is transferring. Either heat or mass is not transferring. That is the difference between open, closed, and isolated system. So we have studied the change in entropy equation for a closed system, right? So what is the change that comes from directly? What is the comparison between closed and open system? For open system, there is additionally mass was also transferring here. Closed system, mass is not transferring, only energy is transferring. So here mass is also get transferring. So additionally, change in entropy for mass is mass. We had find out the change in entropy for heat transfer only for closed system. So here you want to find the extra mass transferring also. Mass is also transferring in open system. So the equation will become in right there. That is change in entropy. ds is the equation S2 minus S1. We can write the equation as is greater than or equal to we know that ds equal to dq by t, right? dq by t, that is the normal equation for a closed system. dq by t, that is for a system equation. The initial standard equation is ds equal to dq by t. heat transfer rate, dq is the change in heat transfer rate divided by absolute temperature. That is the equation for entropy. Ts greater than or equal to dq by t. Okay. So additionally, a particular mass transfer equation will also come. That is sigma s into m. Sigma s into m. S is the specific entropy into specific mass of the particular system. Okay, there is no problem related to a particular open system. You only know the concept only. You only want to know the concept only. So for a closed system, the only transfer takes place is the heat only. For an open system, change in there is extra mass transfer also happening here. So you want to add a particular quantity of mass also for to change in entropy to find the total value. So additionally, the value will be total entropy will be the change in entropy for normal system dq by t plus a particular product of specific entropy into specific mass s into m. Okay, s into m. For a process 1 to 2, the equation will become, for a process 1 to 2, the equation will become ds equal to either equal to dq by t into dq by t plus sigma s initial into mass initial minus sigma s and out minus into m out. Okay, for a process happening from a process 1 to 2 or initial to final condition, or inlet to outlet, we can take the equation as ds or greater than or equal to dq by t plus initial byproduct si into mi minus final s out into m out. This is the equation for an open system. Okay, the മാത്രം നോക്കി വെച്ചാൽ ഓർത്ത് വെച്ചാൽ മതി. This is the equation for a open system. So it is if it is an adiabatic process, if it is an adiabatic steady state process, s dot m less than or equal to 0. That is q equal to 0. Therefore, s dot m less than or equal to 0. If the process reversible adiabatic process, just s dot m equal to 0. The condition. The process steady flow s dot m less than or equal to 0. The process reversible adiabatic is simply adiabatic. Okay, this is reversible adiabatic. Sigma s dot m equal to 0. Okay, this is the process for a constant pressure process. So here comes our next main topic. Not main topic, the only theory of third law of thermodynamics. Third law of thermodynamics. So for this particular introduction part of this particular subject, I have discussed about this particular 4 laws. That is 0th law, first law, second law, and third law. We had already studied about 0th law, first law, and second law. And here comes our third law. Okay, third law is based on the particular entropy. Third law is based on entropy. That means it only states that the entropy of all perfect solids, entropy of all perfect solids at absolute temperature equal to 0. Equal to 0. That is, when absolute temperature equal to 0, the entropy equal to 0. When absolute temperature T equal to 0, the entropy value for any solid equal to 0. That is the theory for third law of thermodynamics. It states that entropy for all solids is 0 at absolute 0 temperature. Okay, we can note it as simple as ds equal to, we can write the simple equation as dq by t if t equal to 0 okay, ds equal to or dq by t is the value for a particular initial general equation for entropy at t equal to 0 t equal to 0 means absolute temperature in temperature untalo dq will change in heat and t is the absolute temperature. Okay, absolute temperature. For entropy or solids, it is 0 at absolute 0 temperature. Right? absolute zero temperature. So there is another topic in your syllabus, that entropy principle. Entropy principle. Entropy principle. Entropy principle is something related to the entropy of universe. What is universe? Not universe, but an isolated list. Okay, isolated list. Entropy principle എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ടേം പഠിക്കാനുണ്ട്. Entropy principle is പക്ക based on the entropy of an isolated system where no heat transfer and no, we have already studied the equation or the concept of the change in entropy for an open system and a closed system, right? So here comes the particular change in entropy or entropy principle based on an isolated system, that is S isolated. Okay, entropy principle. Entropy principle. So what is the entropy principle? It is based on isolated system. So we know that ds is less than or equal to ds is greater than or equal to dq by t for a perfect closed system or particular equation for an entropy. That is, it will never be become less than or equal to dq by t. Okay, ds is always greater than 0. ds is always 0 or greater than 0. If dq by t equal to 0, ds equal to 0. You will never become a negative value. Therefore, it is written as dq is greater than or equal to ds is greater than or equal to dq by t. ഇങ്ങനെ കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള കാരണം അതാണ്. That is, dq by t equal to 0 will be equal to 0, but never become less than but equal to 0. Less than value, it never become a negative value. So ds is given as always greater than or equal to dq by t. Okay. So it is entropy principle. ds greater than or equal to dq by t. For isolated system, what is the equation for isolated system? For isolated system, we know that there is no change of heat transfer. There is no heat transfer or there is no mass transfer for isolated, right? There is no heat transfer, no heat transfer, no heat transfer and no mass transfer. Okay, no heat transfer means Q equal to 0. No heat transfer because Q equal to 0. So the equation becomes ds for isolated system become ds of isolated equal to equal to 0 ആകുമ്പോൾ a particular value equal to 0, right? For isolated system, the equation of entropy becomes ds equal to 0. ds of isolated equal to 0. Okay, that means not 0 is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. That means only the value on 0 on dq by t and the value on 0 on greater than or equal to value will be still there. dq ds of isolated greater than or equal to 0. So what is the particular condition when it is greater than or equal to 0, or what is the condition it is equal to 0? That is ds of isolated 0 when ds of isolated equal to 0 for reversible process. Okay, ds of isolated greater than 0 for irreversible process. So we know that the equation of entropy is ds equal to dq by t, and for an isolated system, q equal to 0. Therefore, the equation will become ds is greater than or equal to 0. So when it is reversible, if the process is reversible, ds equal to 0 for isolated system, and we can write that it is greater than 0 for an irreversible process. So a particular isolated system can be written as isolated system can also written as it possesses a isolated system. We can take an isolated system like this. It possesses a particular surroundings and system. No, there is no heat transfer. There is no heat transfer, and we have a particular system and surroundings for a particular isolated system. There is no heat transfer, there is no mass transfer happening here, but we have a surrounding and we have a system. Okay, so we can write the particular DSO, D isolated equal to D system plus D surroundings. D system plus D surroundings. So we can witness entropy for isolated system equal to T system plus T isolated greater than or equal to 0. This is the entropy principle. Entropy principle. The entropy principle says that for an isolated system, the entropy value is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, greater than or equal to 0 for an isolated system. So isolated can be also written as ds equal to ds of system plus ds of surroundings. Okay. So we can conclude by discussing a simple topic also. Let's discuss what is application for a particular entropy principle. Application for entropy principle. Applications for entropy principle. Okay, there are suitable 1, 2, 3, or 4 particular examples or applications for a particular entropy principle. The entropy principle says that the system plus the surroundings, the system plus the surroundings greater than or equal to 0. The system plus the surroundings greater than or equal to 0. Or we can write that the surroundings greater than 0. The surroundings is greater than or equal to 0, or the universe is greater than or equal to 0. Anything. Equation the system plus surrounding greater than or equal to 0. So we are taking 1 or 2 or 3 applications. We are simply writing a particular application. What is the application? Detail പറയുന്നില്ല, എന്താണെന്ന് മാത്രം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൂ. We are taking particular applications, and we have concluding that for a particular process happening in a particular process, the equation remains that the surroundings or the system plus surroundings will never be negative. Negative അല്ലാത്ത conditions ആണ് examples. വേറൊന്നുമില്ല. First condition is mixing of two fluids. Mixing of two fluids. This says that for a two fluids to be mixed, or two fluids are mixing at a condition, and for that particular condition, the entropy value for a particular system plus surroundings, that is the isolated, will never be become a negative value. Okay, mixing of two fluids. This is first example. That is, second process, transfer of heat through a finite temperature difference. Okay, mixing of two fluids, the first example or applications. And second condition is transfer of heat through a finite temperature, that is from a system S1 to the condition 2. Particular temperature difference is there, F and T1 and T2 is there. For a condition of transferring heat from a temperature to a particular another temperature, if there is a finite temperature difference occurs, the total entropy value will never become a negative value. Okay, condition. And the last or third example is maximum work obtainable. Maximum work obtainable from two finite bodies, T1 and T2. The particular work transfer rate from a body T1 to T2, work transfer rate value will never become a negative value. Negative value for the total entropy value for the particular maximum work done. Maximum work done, the case negative entropy value will never become 0 or less than or equal to 0. It will be always greater than or equal to 0. Okay. There is another example also, another application also. This same application, that is maximum obtained from a two finite bodies system, T1 and T2, and T1 and TER, that is thermal reservoir. This is the process of T1 to T2. This T1 to thermal energy reservoir, source and sink. Always it will be greater than or equal to 0. So okay, these are the 4 examples or 4 applications of the entropy principle. That is, first one is mixing of two fluids. For a mixing of two fluids, the entropy value will never become negative value. That is always greater than or equal to 0. And second condition is transfer of heat to a two finite temperature difference. That the entropy value will always less than or equal to zero. Third condition is maximum work obtainable between the heat transfer or the maximum work obtainable between the transfer of heat from a particular T1 to T2. Maximum work done. At the condition, the entropy will always less than or equal to zero. And second and last one is the same maximum work done occurring in a particular heat transfer between a temperature T1 and to a thermal reservoir. Thermal reservoir TER. Always greater than or equal to zero. Okay. Done. So we can conclude now. Is given attendance.